Okay, so this one has no picture. So if we get to a word like this and we have to draw a picture, we just got to draw something that's reasonable enough that we can follow along what it says. So it says we got this person standing on a building, and she takes the following measurements to a building that's nearby. So let's draw the ground. Let's draw a building standing up here. We'll put an S for Stephanie. And there's another building nearby that's taller. Whoops, let's not make it included. There's a taller building right there. So she's up there. The angle of elevation. So I got to draw some stuff in here. So there's my angle of elevation right there. So I'm going to put the horizontal line there. So the angle of elevation to the top of the nearby building. So the angle of elevation is 27. So that's 27. The angle of depression, horizontal down, which is good. Okay, which is good because that's going down. So the angle of depression is 44. That's 44. It says the building is 225 feet away. So that means in between the two buildings is 225. So we're going to put it right there. Determine to the nearest meter how tall the building is. So it wants to know this. Okay, well, how are we going to get that? I have a blue right triangle right there. I have an orange right triangle right there. And from those two triangles, I'll be able to get this distance and that distance, and I'll be able to do A plus B equals question. Okay, now the picture is a little complicated to draw. But really not a very artistic, beautiful picture, but it'll at least get me so I can figure out what the numbers are supposed to be. Okay, let's zoom in on, well, hang on, let's first of all write down surface area, because there's angles involved, so it's definitely the surface area problem. And then let's label our sides. So we have a hypotenuse over here, we have an opposite over here, and then adjacent right there for the blue triangle. I want to know the opposite and know the adjacent is going to be a tangent problem for 90th time. So tangent equals fraction. The angle is 27. The adjacent is 225. Don't know the opposite. Put it over 1 because I know the angle. So tangent 27.509. Cross multiply is going to give me x equals 114.643. So 114.643. That is side A. So now for B, I got to use the orange triangle here. So hypotenuse, opposite, adjacent. I need to know the opposite. I know the adjacent. So it's going to be another tangent problem. So tangent, the angle is 44. The adjacent is 225, and I don't know the opposite. Cross it over 1 and cross multiply because I know the angle. So tangent of 44 is 0.965. 0.965, blah, blah, blah. And I get x equals 217.279. That's side B. I'm going to add these two together to get my final height. 331.923. 331.923. It says determine to the nearest meter. Right? That means no decimals. That means around that 3 using a 9.